YouTubers, this is Big Papa. We are back with another video on the revolver, the Crosman revolver. If you didn't see the intro video to it, you can watch the previous video on it, tell you a little about it. But basically I bought this revolver and we're going to try the paper plate test on this revolver. It's 460, it claims 465 feet per second, and if you recall, my rifle was claims 1200 feet per second. So it'll be interesting to see the difference in each of those 4 pellets that we tried with the rifle. Again, if you didn't see that video, go back and look at the rifle video with the 4 pellets and the paper plate test. We're going to be trying those same 4 pellets with this, and we are also going to use a BB and compare the BB to those 4 pellets. Alright, so here we go. First, if they're in order, should be the standard target pellet, followed by the destroyer pellet, followed by the red fire pellet, followed by the gold flake pellet, and then we will switch over to the other cylinder and also shoot a BB at the paper plates. Alright, here we go. Next one is the destroyer pellet. We'll go for the right hand upper corner. A little bit off. We'll notice that some of them are not quite as accurate either, but I might be swiveling a little bit. I'm just trying to get it in the general area. Alright, next is the red fire pellet, and we'll go for the lower left quadrant. Which it did not go to the lower left quadrant. That went between the other two, but I'm keeping track. And then last is the gold flight, and again we'll try the lower right hand side this time. And it did not fire. So the gold flight I was a little worried about on these because it is a plastic and it was a little tighter. So if you buy this gun, do not buy the gold flake pellets. I was a little worried about that. It was definitely tighter when loading it. So just know that if you go and buy this, and actually any of the guns, you got to worry about it, because that pellet happens to be longer and made of plastic on the end. So it is probably not meant for quite a few guns, actually. It fired fine out of my rifle, but it did not fire out of this. So let me stick this back on safety, even though I took the ammo out, and let's take a look at these paper plates. Actually, I forgot. We got to shoot the BB at it too here. So here is the BB cylinder. It's about got black BBs in it, so it'd be hard to see the BBs, but the BBs in it actually load backwards compared to the pellets. So we will put it back on fire, and we will aim for the lower part of the paper plates, and we'll compare the BB to the pellets. Alright, now let me go get the paper plates, and we will see how they do. Alright, we're back with the paper plates, and we will see if we can find the pellets, the 3 pellets. Remember, the gold fire did not fire, and the BB in here, and see which went farther and what kind of shape they're in. So start pulling these off, and they're definitely not making it very far. I'm going to pull them off one by one because of that. This is one plate. one plate. Oh, two plates. Two plates, and we already, as you can probably see there, you can see the black BB on the one side there, and you can see the only the imprint actually of what was that? That would have been the destroyer pellet. The destroyer pellet, and the reason that is the destroyer pellet did not even go far enough to hang on. It must have bounced off the paper plate. So destroyer went the least. We'll say 0 plates. Even though it put a hole in the first one, it did not stay connected. The BB at least penetrated far enough to hold on, and since it came out with the second plate, we will say these 2 plates for the BB with that gun. And the last one here is, again, not much further. It's actually coming out with the 3rd plate, even though you'll be able to see here, this hole right here. It did penetrate quite farther, but it's actually coming out with the 3rd plate. So that's very disappointing results with just the revolver compared to the rifle. I would have guessed at least a few plates, like, half dozen or so. But so that just goes to show you, you're definitely not going to do any hunting with something like the air revolver or anything like that. Even something small like a frog or a toad probably is not going to. I mean, it might be stunned, but I don't think it's going to even penetrate the skin on those. So, if you want to do any hunting, stick to the rifles. But we will definitely use this revolver for some other fun stuff. But until then, subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell so you're notified of my channel, and we'll see you on the next video.